Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm loving today's topic today. Today's topic is, so you're thinking about homeschooling. So first things first, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you're watching on Facebook, leave me a comment below so I know you're here. But here's Dusty. We all know Dusty's here. All right, so we're going to get right into the topic today. So you're thinking about homeschooling. Well, let's see. It's getting to be that time of year again where we're going into the fall. And by that I mean school starts in the summer now. So it's getting to be August and September time. So you're reevaluating what you're going to do for school. So I was going to come in, do what I always do, tell you some things that people are not going to tell you right away until you do a lot of digging. So you've tried public school, you've tried private school, and it still doesn't seem like it's a good fit. It's not meeting your child's need. So now you're thinking of homeschool. But you may have been like me, where you think about all of these different stereotypes of homeschoolers, and just like anything else, you can find a stereotype anywhere you're looking for it. But homeschooling is really anything you want it to make it be. But here's the tip that people will not tell you. If your kid is coming from a school already where they've been in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, they're in A grade, and you're exiting them out of the school system, the first thing you do is not go buy some shiny curriculum. The first thing you do is you spend some time de-schooling them. And I know you're going to tell me, Cindy, what's de-schooling? I've heard of unschooling, but what's de-schooling? Well, you got to spend some time where they got to take a deep breath. They got to take a big breath out and kind of forget everything that they've learned and how they've learned to do it at school. Because that's not how you're going to be doing it at your house. You're going to be teaching your kid how to think as opposed to more rote learning style, or we're very test driven where we learn the things to learn it for the test. You're going to go into a more, they just need to like decompress from school so they can unlearn what they've learned. I know that sounds funny, and I had to learn it just a little bit because I hadn't had a child that entered all the way into school so much to get totally acclimated to how the school system works. So they need to do that. Somebody told me that you need to do it 1 year for every year they've been in school. That may be a little much, but that may also be perfect for your kid. Like, if your kid went all the way to 7th grade, it's going to take a little while to get that out because that's not how your homeschooling is going to look at your house. Homeschooling is not school at home. Homeschooling is a whole different thing, and there's different philosophies like Charlotte Mason. There's also unschooling. There's people that do try to emulate public school at home. I don't get the point of that, because if you want to do that, just send them to public school. It's just the thing, you do things differently. You do things that works best for your kid at home. That's what homeschooling is. But the big tip was you need to do some de-schooling. Just have fun. Find out what they really like. Observe how they read. Kind of see where they're at so you know where you're starting at. See where their struggles are. See where their strengths are. Just see where they're at. So just give a moment to let them take a big old exhale out, so then they can take that great big next breath in, because there is a reason why you took them out of school. There is a reason, so you need to go back to your reason that you took them out of school, and after you do some de-schooling, then you can look in and see what kind of philosophy you're going to use. And it doesn't have to be one philosophy, because when I came into homeschooling, I was like, well, this is really good from this part, and this is really bad from this part, and this is really good here, and this is really good there. So I picked and chose more of an unschooling method until I found something else where the lady actually already did the work for me and took all the best of all the philosophies and lumped them all together. And I was like, great, this is something that I thought I was going to have to do myself, but you beat me to it, so it makes it perfect. So the tip that nobody's going to tell you when you pull your kids out of school is you need to de-school them for a while. They need to get reacclimated to how you're going to do things at home and see what works best for them, because that's probably why you took them out in the first place. Or, like me, our story was we did private kindergarten, private Christian kindergarten, and I knew what she was going to go into, and I was like, that's not going to work for her. I want to see exactly how the person that God made her to be, and that was going to get command and controlled out of her at school. That's just how the school systems work in America. It's good and bad. It's a solution for schooling masses of people, but I didn't need to get on that train. I did not get in that train to do those things because I wanted to see how my child was able to come out with her personality and my personality, that both of us were going to spend a lot of time in the principal's office. So we just bypassed that, so I didn't have to do a lot of deschooling. But when I heard that, I was like, people need to know about that. People need to know what deschooling is, and you actually need to have a chance to forget what you learned. Not the facts that you learned, you just forget the way that you learned, like sitting in a desk all day and everything has to be on paper, or everything is a worksheet, or we're working on all these things so we can take a test. That's probably not how your home environment for homeschooling is going to be. So then they don't need to learn that. They're going to have to relearn and see what fits best for them. So if you like what I said in this video and you want to know more, we have a great Facebook community called Heart-Centered Advocacy. So we talk about everything from advocating for your aging parents to what kind of schooling you need, to pregnancy and labor and delivery, all kinds of things that you need advocacy for. So look for it on Facebook. If not, put it in the comments and I'll get you an invite to the group so you can learn more about all of these things that people don't tell you. That's my thing. I'm here to tell everybody the things that people don't want to say out loud. So I'm here to say them and tell you all these fun little tips and tricks. They're not even tips and tricks. They're just things that people don't know that they need to be said. So here I am. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.